Would you move across the entire country to chase your dreams as a content creator? baileygoat did just that. Although she started out creating content around Fortnite, she's actually now focusing on what kind of content makes her happy. She's realized that the more that she enjoys the content, the more that her viewers will enjoy it as well. Let's go and take a listen to baileygoat's story.
I've actually made like a very large change as of recently. I kind of was looking at my content and looking at content in general and like where it's going to go, just where the state of content creation as a whole is. I kind of realized I was putting myself in a box with a ceiling, and I'm not a fan of that. I do not like, one, being in a box. Two, I don't want a ceiling. I don't want a cap on like where I can go. I am now playing just like random games on stream and focusing on that being a place where my community can come together and we can like talk live. I have 2 YouTube channels now. I've got a vlog channel that I'm really focusing on growing. I just started it, and then I'm sort of revamping my gaming channel to be gameplay, let's plays, product reviews, stuff like that. And I kind of am spreading myself across the board a little bit more so that I have more opportunity to do what I want to do and not what I feel like is popular at the moment, because I think that that is like a big problem where people see no growth, is where they're like not doing what they want to do.
Did you ever think about doing like the vlog content on the main channel and then creating another gaming channel and having that being a secondary thing?
I did think about it because I was like, I know a lot of people like my IRL content here and I don't want it to be too hard for them to find me, but gaming is like my main passion. That is what I want to do. I would love to really like stream 3 days a week or 4 days a week, and the rest of it be like consistent uploads and getting to play fun games and goofy games, because I'm a big like let's play fan. I love watching people do like long playthroughs. That's like my favorite thing ever. I want that to be like what I do, and I see a lot of people, the people I watch are all men. I don't love bringing gender into things, but I don't see a lot of like women having a huge platform on YouTube with just like variety content. I think that I lose a lot of credibility because like there's that stigma of like, oh, girls aren't funny, and the like little 12-year-olds like to attack that. And so I kind of want to do that and like break through and show that like it doesn't actually matter. I am the most chaotic human being ever, and whenever I create a schedule, I'll be like, I'm gonna get a planner, and then like I write something down on my planner and then out the window. So I just like to get as much done as possible when I feel like it. Obviously like there's discipline involved, and sometimes I don't feel like it, but like there's deadlines and stuff. We need to like tap into, if I'm in a productive mood, be in a productive mood and get stuff done. If I had something else I was gonna do today, but I really want to record or I really want to edit, I need to go sit down and edit, because it shows when you're enjoying what you're doing. And same thing with like streaming. I don't ever have set days off. If I have a set day off and I really feel like streaming, I'm gonna get on and stream, because like you're wasting these like amazing, like authentic pieces when you're not doing it when you want to do it.
What has your experience been with then switching to vlogs? Because I think especially having 2 channels, even on one platform, is a lot. Like, how has that been managing it?
So I've done like a lot of old vlogs that you could see, and those don't have any rhyme or reason. They were just like, this is fun. I really started doing them during quarantine. I was just like so bored in my house, losing my mind. And so I would just like film the craziest stuff, and people really liked it. And I was like, okay, well, let's add some structure and let's add some like rhyme and reason and like intention behind like what I'm filming, what I'm doing. A lot of it is now getting comfortable bringing a camera places, because I know people don't love that, but kind of have to just say whatever, like I'm never gonna see these people again, who cares? I just am bringing my camera with me to do stuff. And then I'll just takes like 2 minutes to film, because I'm doing just like one little clip a day, or one little, this is what I'm doing today. Like I don't go through the entire day, but I go through like the most interesting thing. Like today I was fixing all my lighting because I changed my background, and I filmed like a little thing for that. So that's Tuesday's part of the vlog, is me fixing my lighting. So it's just little things people can kind of get to know. When I travel and stuff, those are going to be different vlogs. So like the Vegas vlog is a completely different vibe, because I'm making it more like, this is me going to Vegas is a big thing, whereas the daily ones are just like, this is just what I'm doing, if you guys care. And people do care. I think that that's the weirdest thing that humans do, is like super interested in what other humans do.
You moved to Texas recently, or
yeah, like 2 years ago.
What was that decision for you, I guess, in the process?
I think that there's like a moment in streaming that everybody has where they kind of decide what they're gonna do. I had been streaming, I was living at home, so I didn't have to pay rent, and I was just streaming for fun. I started making more money streaming than I did at my job, and so I quit my job, but I was in school, and it got to a point where I just like was like, I either really give this a go and leave, and like kind of, it was really sketchy, because I had some savings, but like I was barely like making rent. I have this big thing people know in my stream. I hate when people use like luck as a term. My schedule literally used to be I would wake up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m., go to my job. I worked from 7 to 3. I would go to class for like 5 hours. I would come home, I would stream, and I would do it all over again. Like there was just no option for me. It was not luck. It was the fact that no matter how hard things got or like how little money I was making or how few viewers I had, I still did it.
Do you have a team or anything, or any even anybody that helps you with it, or you've brought on or worked with?
I've had like various editors. Right now, I do have somebody editing for my gaming channel, so that's like a little bit of a load taken off. I'm on Luminosity. They have been the best team org I've ever been a part of. I've been a part of little ones. If anybody's listening that's a smaller streamer, all I have to say is like, don't join these tiny little baby Twitter orgs, because it's just a lot of people that don't have like good intentions. And I wish I never joined them, but at least I like learned, because it was just like, it's exciting. And I get it when you're small and somebody says, hey, like, I see your potential, join my team. It's really, I see that you're naive and I want to take advantage of that. You kind of have to be careful and you have to be selfish. And then you have to just like read people, trust your gut. Cause like Luminosity again it's such a blessing. It was actually crazy. I was like on the verge of like, I think I have to move home because I wasn't making enough money. And then I won their like recruitment thing and now I'm stable.
Were you watching live streams? Were you watching YouTube videos and being like, oh, I got to get into this?
So it started, so like my gaming started, I've been gaming since I was a kid with my brother and my dad. And it was just something I liked. It was something I enjoyed. I actually went to college for a year for architecture. What happened there, I ended up not liking it at all. And I moved home. I was just like bored and I'd be playing like Fortnite. Like it was right when Fortnite came out. I was playing with a group of friends and they were like, oh, you're funny and you're actually good. Like you should stream. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So they showed me like Twitch and they showed me like Ninja and like Dr. Lupo all at the beginning, Tim the Tatman, stuff like that. They hooked it up so I could stream on my PlayStation. And then I eventually got a PC and a capture card, and now it's just a PC. And so it like all evolved. But like at first I'm like, I don't even know what this is. Crazy people, but we'll try it. And then I was like hooked.
Yeah, I think you mentioned an event as well for joining Luminosity as well. What was that, I guess, even process of joining them like?
I like sign up for everything, like especially when I was smaller. I'm just like, who cares? If they don't like me, they don't like me. But like, they're never gonna ever see me. Even if I don't join or I don't make it, I got more eyes on me. And that is what is so hard about content creation, is people seeing you. And I always tell people like, it takes people seeing you before they even decide if they want to follow you or not. And I always say like, make them see you enough to either have to follow you or block you. And so like that's the way I see it. I'm like, whatever, they don't like me, they can block me, but I'm gonna be on your feed and you're not gonna be able to get rid of me. What ended up happening, so I got picked for the top 16 or 18.
And was it like a video submission that you did for it?
It was a video submission. So it was similar to like FaZe. They're like, oh, do a 2-minute video, like why you want to join, what your content's like, stuff like that. So I submitted that and then they emailed me and they were like, yeah, we want you to be on the live show. And the craziest part is they're like, okay, this is the date. And at the time I already had plans to be in Florida with my family for my mom's 50th birthday. And my whole family was like, no, we're making it work. We're making it work. Basically with the audition or the interview, it's like you get interviewed and then they watch you stream on Twitch for like 5 minutes. And I couldn't play any games. And so I did just chatting. And I was like, this is such a risk. And people, the audience hated me because they were like, how dare she like go on vacation when she has this opportunity, like so selfish, only doing just chatting, like stuff like that. And I was like, well, I'm not making it. But the judges were streamers and like I explained the situation. And so they were like, oh, she just held the attention of all of us for this long just chatting. Like that takes more skill than if she was playing Valorant or whatever. I ended up winning and it was so scary because I thought like I just screwed myself over. I would love to be like a travel vlogger. I want to travel the world. And I think that it'd be awesome if I got paid to do that. I like recently had a conversation with a friend. I wasn't like doing super good on Twitch. And they were like, well, money aside, like what would make you the happiest to do? And I like had to like sit and like think about it. And that's where like this big change came from, because it's true. Like I need to be doing what I want to do. I don't know. Like I get worried that I'm going to like shoot myself in the foot, but I'm kind of doing that already if you're not changing what you're doing. If I'm just letting myself go down this rabbit hole of one day it'll work, like, because that's just silly.
What's kind of your biggest takeaway you would want people to leave with from the discussion?
As of right now, like the biggest lesson I have in my content is understand who you want to be watching your content. That's one of the biggest ones. And make your quality over quantity and be intentional with what you're doing, because just posting, just going live, that's not going to be enough, because there's like millions of people who are trying to do what you're doing. Figure out what makes you different, because that is like the biggest superpower you have. Be intentional with everything that you're doing, and it'll actually come back in a good way instead of just randomly posting and getting upset. Got to do things with intention.
Be sure to follow our guests on all social media platforms. Also, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. While you're down there, let us know what was your favorite part about this video. Don't forget to get subscribed to get more content on how to turn your passion into a career. Until next time, we'll see you in the next one.